of Blume Photography. Thanks for joining me for this issue of Shutter Magazine. I wish I could say I'm coming to you from my studio. This is a beautiful setup, but I'm actually at the studio of our friends Danny and Laura Yang of Laura Yang Photography, who do beautiful work here. Check them out if you'd like to see some of that. I want to talk with you today, obviously, about marketing. We mentioned a number of things you can do to make your marketing on social media go more viral every time you post after every wedding. But I especially want to talk to you now about doing a Valentine's Day promotion, because you can do that now. You can improve what might not be the best outlook for this year, and you can just start turning that around immediately. We actually do this promotion. We've done it since maybe our second or third year in business, letting people see our work for the first time, but not just anyone, letting people who are connected to our connections, people who are connected to our clients, to see our work and to really have a personal connection to it through their friends. And that brings in bookings. So let me take you guys to the computer screen here. Okay guys, so here's where I start all my blogging. A big reason that some of us don't blog and don't end up therefore getting those posts up on Facebook or other social media is just how daunting it is to pull together text. Not all of us are writers. Pull together the photos in Photoshop. I was creating our blogs all in Photoshop before, combining pictures, and it's very time consuming. I use Blogstomp now, and it makes it feel like a lot more worthwhile to do a blog. I'll just actually drop my photos in from a folder like this one. I'll click on them, I'll drag them over here and drop them in, and here they are. And then I'll say I want to take a couple of the vertical images and tie those together. That's a lot faster than photoshopping. I can stomp that. I'll actually have an option here to blog, and the photos appear down here. I can just click the ones that I've created. They appear up here in hypertext, and I can then publish the blog. So the next step, I've got a blog. Let me show you what that looks like. Here's our contest entry. I just wrote about the past year briefly, and thanking the couples. The way that we're going to thank them is through this contest, which also just is a huge promotion for us. And simple directions. It's easy to vote. Write something creative or caring. If you don't give those directions, I'll tell you, end up with a lot of names, a list of names in your comment section. If you just write, please add something creative or caring, you'll get a lot of great feedback and a lot of creative comments down below, a lot of which we even are able to use for our reviews sections and things like that. A picture from every wedding. If you have been blogging throughout the year, then just put a link. Put a name below each picture and a link to their blog feature on the website. That just, looking in our stats menus, are sort of behind the scenes of the website. You just notice how much extra traffic that creates for you. If you don't have these links, as I did not last year because we had not blogged a single wedding, and that was our big failure, then maybe if you did a slideshow for them, for their premieres, just link to a slideshow or something like that. It won't be as effective, but at least you can still have this premiere, or this contest rather, this promotion, drawing tons of people to your page, more so than throughout the rest of the year combined. So I've got all these. You can see down here at the bottom, I haven't updated this. It just shows you probably have 500 different people who have visited to be a part of this. I'm simply pasting a link to that and directly telling people vote, and what are you going to get out of it? Oh, well, you'll get the warm fuzzies for helping these couples earn artwork that they obviously deserve. So a lot of people who don't even know any of these couples are getting involved, but certainly all their connections, people who want to support them, are getting involved, because what have I done as soon as I post this? Well, I write an email to every couple and let them know, hey, start sharing because you could win a canvas. Even if you don't win that canvas, if you get a significant number of votes, you're going to get a mounted wall enlargement. These are gifts that I want to give to my clients anyway, so it's not a loss. It's not like I'm paying for the promotion. It's building rapport with these clients. So it's basically free. The promotion, you can notice here, we've got at least 16,000 people have been reached by this. We're not going to pay for that kind of advertising with Facebook, and we certainly don't get it on normal posts, you know, some of these are pretty good. If it's a good one if it reaches 1,000 people. Some of these, most posts now reach several hundred people. If you're like us and don't buy likes on your Facebook page, they're all organic. So we don't have a ton of likes here, but here's a post that's already got, you know, 16,000 people reached, and that doesn't even include a lot of people who have linked to this blog without sharing this. So yeah, it's just amazing. All right, guys. So I hope you see just how easy this really is, and yet so effective. I'm going to be following up on our weekly newsletter, talking about some of the things that we'll be doing socially to make this contest go even further and reach even more people. Just a few little tricks of the trade that we've developed and honed over the years. So if you want to see those, we'll be teaching some of those points in our upcoming newsletters. You can go to our website and sign up anytime. And of course, look for us at WPPI and ShutterFest. Sign up for our classes. We'll be doing WPPI University as well as a photo walk and some things at WPPI. The ShutterFest, really, not to put salt in a wound if you're not able to make it. It's obviously sold out. But it's just an awesome environment, and we just look forward to that camaraderie. And grab us in the halls, talk to us anytime. But get into our classes there, and we look forward to working with you soon. So again, I'm Phillip Blume with Blume Photography, and I hope you guys have a very happy New Year, a great week. Talk to you then.